I was staring at a paused TikTok frame at 2:17 in the morning when I realized something was standing behind me. Not in my apartment. Inside the video. The account belonged to this missing influencer named Lena Mercer. She disappeared a year earlier outside Milwaukee, and her TikTok had been dead ever since. No uploads. No live streams. Nothing. Then suddenly, every night at exactly 2:17 a.m., a new video would appear. No notifications. No likes. No recent comments. And after about 3 minutes, the upload vanished completely. I started screen recording them for my YouTube channel because I archive creepy internet content. At first, I thought it was just another ARG, another fake horror gimmick. Then one night, I paused the footage at the exact wrong moment and saw a reflection in my monitor that should not have been there. At the time, I was living alone in a small apartment complex outside Tempe while going to Arizona State. Most nights I stayed awake editing videos, scrolling through dead accounts, or digging through weird internet rabbit holes for content ideas. My channel wasn't huge or anything, but videos about abandoned social media accounts always did well. People love stories that feel real. Around finals week, I got this random email from somebody with no name attached. The message only had 2 things in it. Add Lena Lives here. And watch at 2:17. That was it. I checked the account and saw old lifestyle videos from this girl named Lena Mercer. Coffee runs, apartment tours, random live stream clips. She looked completely normal. Then the upload suddenly stopped over a year earlier. The account felt abandoned, dead. The first night I stayed awake to watch it, nothing happened until exactly 2:17 a.m. Then suddenly, a new upload appeared. No caption. No sound except breathing. The video showed a dark apartment hallway with the camera slowly moving forward like whoever filmed it was trying not to make noise. No jump scares. No weird edits. Just 20 seconds of silence and breathing before the upload disappeared again. I honestly didn't think much of it at first. TikTok horror accounts fake stuff like that constantly. But the comments bothered me because they were already there the second the video uploaded. Hundreds of them. And every single one looked over a year old. She saw him again. Don't tell her to check behind the curtain. That was the first moment something started feeling seriously off. Over the next week, I started recording every upload the second it appeared. Most of them were harmless on the surface. Empty kitchens, dark bathrooms, hallways, Lena sitting silently on her couch while static played from a TV somewhere off screen. But there was always something wrong with the atmosphere. The videos felt watched, like somebody else was standing just outside the camera frame. Then I noticed the location tags changing every night in impossible ways. One upload said Detroit. Another was tagged somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. One was apparently filmed inside an abandoned New Jersey mall, that had been closed for years. I kept telling myself it was probably scheduled uploads or some elaborate editing trick. Still, every night at 2:17, I felt myself getting nervous before opening the app. Things got worse during Black Friday weekend. One upload showed Lena standing on what looked like an abandoned subway platform. Red emergency lights glowed down the tunnel while the camera slowly panned around. She never spoke once. While I was screen recording it, people in my Discord server started pointing something out in the reflection of a train window behind her. At first, I couldn't see anything. Then somebody brightened the frame. There was a tall shape standing directly behind the camera. No face. No details. Just this dark outline. Completely still. I replayed the footage over and over trying to figure out how I missed it. Then I realized something worse. The figure only appeared during compression glitches. Whenever the video buffered. Whenever the image quality dropped. Like the camera itself couldn't fully capture it. That was when the obsession started. I stopped sleeping normally. I skipped classes. Every night, I sat at my desk waiting for 2:17 like it was some kind of ritual. The uploads kept getting stranger. One video was tagged at the Walgreens near my apartment. Another showed a stretch of highway I drove almost every day outside Tempe. Seeing familiar places in those uploads honestly made my stomach drop. Then I found archived live streams from Lena's account on this backup website. In every stream, she looked exhausted, distracted, like she hadn't slept in days. But the chat was the disturbing part. Thousands of messages warning her about somebody standing behind her. Lena, turn around. He's in your apartment. Run. And the entire time, Lena acted like she couldn't see anything at all. One live stream completely changed how I saw everything. Lena was sitting in her kitchen eating takeout while casually talking to viewers. Nothing creepy was happening, but the chat kept spamming the same message over and over again. He's in the room! At first, I assumed people were trolling her. Then I noticed something strange in the corner of the archive. The stream had a 12-second delay. That meant the viewers were reacting to something before it technically appeared on screen. I replayed the stream frame by frame and finally caught it during a buffering glitch. In the reflection of the microwave door behind Lena, there was somebody standing there. Tall, motionless, watching her. Then the image corrected itself, and the reflection was empty again. The viewer saw it before she ever could. That realization messed me up more than anything else, because I finally understood something. The figure wasn't existing normally, not physically. It only appeared inside broken digital moments, reflections, pause frames, compression artifacts, buffering glitches, dark screens. You could never look directly at it, only through damaged video. After that, I started seeing it everywhere. Old YouTube videos, frozen FaceTime calls, black monitor reflections. I stopped trusting my own eyes completely. One night while editing footage, my laptop froze for maybe 2 seconds. The screen went black. And in the reflection behind me, somebody was standing in the hallway outside my bedroom. I spun around so fast, I knocked my desk lamp onto the floor. Nobody was there, but my hands were shaking so badly afterward I could barely type. The final upload happened a few days before Christmas break. I remember because I had just gotten back from Taco Bell around 2 in the morning. At exactly 2:17, a new upload appeared. The thumbnail showed my apartment. My actual apartment. Same living room. Same kitchen light. Same hallway leading toward my desk. The second I clicked the video, I felt this horrible pressure in my chest. The footage looked distorted, almost like corrupted security camera footage. And sitting at the desk in the video was me, wearing the exact same hoodie I had on. The camera angle was filming from the hallway behind my chair. Then I noticed the figure standing farther back in the darkness, tall enough that its head almost touched the doorway ceiling, completely still, watching me. I turned around immediately. Nothing there. Just the hallway. Empty. Silent. But when I looked back at my monitor, the figure inside the TikTok video had moved closer. Not a jump cut. Not an edit. It was slowly walking toward the camera one uneven step at a time while the image glitched around it. Pixel blocks smeared across the screen. My speaker started making this blown-out static sound that almost resembled breathing. I backed away from my desk without even thinking. The figure stopped directly behind the version of me sitting in the video. Then its head tilted slightly toward the camera. At that exact moment, I felt something cold move across the back of my neck in real life, and every hair on my arm stood up instantly. Then the video froze. Everything paused mid-frame. Me at the desk. The hallway. The figure. I leaned closer to the monitor trying to understand what I was seeing. Then suddenly, it hit me. The paused screen was reflecting my apartment back at me. The desk lamp. The hallway. The chair. But I wasn't there. My reflection was completely missing. The only thing visible behind the camera was the shape standing in the hallway. I remember this loud ringing filling my ears while I just stared at the screen trying to process it. Then the upload suddenly disappeared. The page refreshed by itself. Video unavailable. That was it. No repost. No archive. Nothing. I kept every light in my apartment turned on until sunrise. The account disappeared completely the next morning. Search results gone. Username unavailable. Even the old live stream archive stopped loading. At first, I convinced myself I'd just gone too deep into some internet rabbit hole and fried my brain from sleep deprivation. Then people started commenting on my newest YouTube upload. Not about Lena. About me. The video was just a breakdown of the account with some screen-recorded clips I'd saved. But buried in the comments were dozens of people asking the exact same thing. Who's standing behind you at 14:32? I checked the timestamp immediately. It was a moment where my dark monitor reflected part of my apartment while I was editing footage. At first, I didn't notice anything unusual. Then I paused the video. There was a shape standing in the hallway behind me. Same height. Same outline. Barely visible through the compression artifacts. Once again, you couldn't see it directly unless the quality dropped low enough. I deleted the upload almost immediately, but the comments kept spreading across other sites from people who had already watched it. Some users claimed the figure moved between frames. Others swore it got closer every time they replayed the clip. I haven't shown my face online since then. I don't pause videos anymore if the screen suddenly goes dark. And every single night, without even meaning to, I still end up checking the clock around 2:17 a.m. because part of me honestly believes another upload is eventually going to appear. And next time, I don't think the camera angle is going to be facing me anymore.